Perseverance is the key to success, and success comes to those who dare and act. Yes, truly said. And so truly we are back again with new words. I had told you yesterday, and I repeat again, we are coming up. Please stay tuned that we are coming up with new roots, new words, new vocabulary, and the words that will be a part and parcel of our new root series. Most awaited one. Yes, so fresh look. Just mark down the roots, see which roots you have written, which is missing, and you will really feel a change in yourself. Let's begin with Hindu vocabulary words for today. This is a very important and interesting word if you have not noted it. This means something which is a clear visible difference, the word nuance. Nuance means something which is a difference in the shade of the meaning, a difference in expression or sound, gradation, variation, modulation, degree, nicety, refinement, overtone. You try to mark up a difference in something, that is nuance. So, it's a sharp, clear, visible difference in things, and you know, it's very easy to mark the difference because some things are very crystal clear to you. Like you can differentiate between a good candidate and a bad one, right? So same way, this is nuance. Moribund, from the root mor, is death. So moribund is the person, the point of death, a thing in terminal which is declining, which is waning, which is becoming less in a downfall state. Please write the idiom for this. On the wane means a kind of a deteriorated state. Please fix up your camera, just put up in the zoom mode so that you can see the words clearly. I also get aside so that you shouldn't miss any word out of them. So it's a condition of suffering from a disease or a medical condition, right? Turning to next word, modus operandi. This means manner of working or operation. Right, it's a method or a procedure which is a distinct pattern or method of operation that indicates or suggests the work of a single criminal. It is more than one crime. So what is the manner of working for that? What are the things that we do for that? That comes in the category of, yes, modus operandi. Mod, manner, operandi, operation. So the manner of operation or working. Next word, you know, you've heard don't poke your nose into someone's matter, that is meddle. Meddle is simply meaning interfere, that is interlope, intrude, to take too much interest in somebody's private affairs, to someone that who does not belong to that thing. You know, please write the idiom for this. Poke one's nose in. So, too much interest in somebody's private affairs. See, we all have a particular arena of working. You cannot intrude into someone's territory, someone's personal life. This is the meaning here, meddle. That is to touch something does not belong to you, interfere, interlope, intrude, get into something, right? The opposite would be avoid something. Please note a word which will very often come with you, eschew. That is shun, disregard, ignore, neglect or overlook something. Okay, next word, maneuver. Maneuver is a kind of a guide, something which helps you. It is a kind of an aid. A simple word which I would write for this, it's an aid. Something clever that you do in order to win something. It may be a trick, it may be a subterfuge. Means you want the victory at any cost. It is steer, it's a guide, it's an exercise, it's a pilot. It tells you how to move in your way so that you reach your goal and destination. The opposite would be botch, bungle, foozle and fumble. See, this is something which would lead you to win, and that would be something you are off to it, right? Okay, please see the words very carefully, especially the word nuance, very commonly used in English. Any word you have missed, anything that you have done, stop the video, again recap it, see what is being done, and if you still don't understand and you find any doubt in any of the words, do write to me in your messages. Moving on to next word, jurisprudence, from the root jur, meaning swear, or oath, and the word prudence means witty, wisdom, intelligent, right? So it's a legal system, it's a departmental law which takes wise decisions, free decisions, perfect, and something which is legalized. So jurisprudence leads to formation, reformation, changes or revisions in the law. You also have heard the word jury. Yes, it's a group of judges. Intermittent, inter. What is inter root? In between. So the word intermittent is occurring at irregular interval. It is something which is not continuous or steady. It is sporadic. Please note the word, very, very important English. Sporadic means sometimes, not often. Something which is irregular, fitful, spasmodic, broken. You know, I've heard once in a blue moon, right? That's the idiom we use. That's once in a blue moon. Sometimes, rarely, not often. Yes, sporadic and spasmodic I would really want you to do, because these are the two words which have been coming very often in the newspaper. The opposite would be constant, continuous, incessant, unceasing, or steady. Steady is something fixed about it, right? Okay, next word. Inequity. Inequity means not fair. You are not fair in your judgment. Lack of fairness or justice, unfair, injustice, something wrong. You are not equal, or you're not being very, you know, you've heard of egalitarian society. Yes, when everybody is treated in equal in the eyes of law. See, law doesn't discriminate between people. According to our constitution, every citizen, every person is equal in the eyes of law. So you cannot practice any kind of a discrimination. So in this is not fair or just, because everybody is not given the right chance to do things. The opposite would be equity, fairness, or justice, something done in the right manner. Next word, indefinitely. Now the in root is of course not. Indefinite is not fixed, not for an unlimited or unspecific period of time, something which is boundless, something which is endless, something which is, in fact, I would write the word eternal or perpetual. You do not know how much that thing would exist, but it is an indefinite one. It is bounded, it is circumscribed, it is confined, it's definite. Note the root fin. Yes, fin means yes, end. So our life is finite or infinite? It is, yes, it is finite, a limited period of time. Next word, inconceivable. Inconceivable means something which you would just imagine. And you imagine, but you won't believe it even if you imagine it. So it's something which is unbelievable. It is something which is capable of being changed. It is grasped mentally, but you don't believe it. It's like, you know, you feel somebody is making castles in the air, and it is something which is not believable. The opposite would be believable, conceivable, perceptible, convincing, credible. See, ever heard the word incredible? I read it, and I used to watch up the television when. So that time we used to get up the Incredible India. Incredible means you won't believe how beautiful India is. So taken in a positive, you know, positive note, positive connotation. So incredible India means you won't believe it, your eyes won't believe so beautiful India is our motherland. Impasse. Impasse is something which is stale, which is not fresh, something being repeated. It's become like untrendy, it's outdated, or it's like obsolete. A situation in which there is no progress is being made, especially because of disagreements, kind of a deadlock. It's a stalemate, it's a checkmate, it's a standstill. You do something or something which is totally where there is no progress. Right? The opposite would be way out or a solution for something. See, you have to find a solution for doing your vocabulary. So many notes, so many things coming up. You are eagerly waiting for roots. But just tell me, dearies, aren't we doing the roots in the other way round? But Okay, fine. The focus would be only on the roots in the coming up series. We had, it took me really pains to, mark out the words in the Hindu vocabulary, then write down, then prepare a PPT, prepare the synonyms and antonyms of it, and tell you. I felt that was more, relevant or pertinent to your cases. But still, change is part and parcel of human life, of nature. So we'll be coming up with those new words also, and you will really enjoy them. I'm really working on this very hard, so that we don't provide you anything that is stale, something fresh, something novel, something innovative, something which is avant-garde, a beginning of something new roots. So all those roots which I've done, I would jot down and I would see that it is not there. But if by mistake any one root is repeated or anything of that sort happens, please bear, so that you do not have this at the back of your mind that, see, this root is already done, I don't need to do it, right? Sure? Okay, coming up to our next word. This was the word, especially I wanted to do. Uncompromised, turmoil and transmissive was done. Even the word therapeutic was done. So there were some students who were saying that we have been repeating. So I just wanted to tell you, these were the words I took yesterday, right? I haven't repeated any of them. You can see the change here very clearly. Every of these words is taken up. Yeah, this was the PPT kept specially for this, and I wanted you to just go through these sheets so that every day we add on, keep adding on some 4 to 5 pages in it, so that every time we are ready to offer you new words. And these were the two, because I had to do this because my students had to, were made to believe this, and so I had to prove to them, and this is what is the proof that I'm offering. And this is the next word that we had taken up for today. So you can see any of the words which is not clear to you, any doubt in any of these cases, is your doubts are most welcome. Sometimes I do not get a chance to answer you back for your doubts and things, so don't take it personally. It is just a matter of time that sometimes we are stuck with the things, with the online, the offline classes, so it happens. So please take it seriously. We are there, always there to help you. Taking up new words for the next thing. That is the word immunogenesis. Now, what is the root in this? I'll just first take the roots in this. This is gen. Gen is class or race, right? Grand is large. And you can see this FEV is fiery, right? And any of the words frag, root, that is delicate or break, and FUT, useless. Please write these roots specially. Gen is class or race, genocide, genes, or any of the words. Grand is large. Fev, fever, feverish, fever, fragile, futile, all these roots are going to be applied in these words, right? So since I'll be taking up all these words tomorrow for the next class, so that is why I have given you the roots. So I will directly start with the words in this, right, students? Please give us a thumbs up for our content, and please do like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.